Welcome back to What's Farm, the Drifter series. My little chat before we start. After last week's where I was a bit down because of Rosie, one of our cats, having to be put down, I'm back to whatever normal is now. You will notice one or two differences on here. A couple of things, well, one thing I don't know will work. I have to find it a little bit later, but we'll come to that during the course of the video. So I don't think there's anything else outside of this to chat about, except because I reckon of Realismus Modding, one of the geniuses behind Seasons, has been given a job by Giants to work as, I think, a development software engineer on farming sims. So just congratulations to him for his work, for getting the job with Giants, and let's hope he remembers and he stays the same as he is now. A very nice chap. I've spoken to him on a few occasions, and I've always been very happy to messages have been passed, but always very happy with the help he's given. So with that, without any further ado, after 5 we will get started. Welcome back to yet another day here. There's some strange things that's happening. I've noticed that we've got some extra gear turned up. Well, I can't really show you now. I'll show you when we get back after filling this thing up with grass. We're going to pick up the grass we done last time. And I decided it's no good me keep moaning and groaning about this. I'm just going to have to knuckle down and get on with the work. So that's what I'm going to do. I've got the John Deere on the forage wagon. I hope it can manage this all right. For me at the moment, it's either the John Deere or the Ursus to use. They're my two favourites out of what we've got. They're the ones I feel I can talk to. Yes, it's got that bad. I'm now talking to the tractors as well. Don't know where I'm going. But when I get there, I know. I am going to take on one of these fields. No, the aliens or whatever seem to know what I'm thinking about, and if I want something, it seems to appear. We have a bale barn turned up. No, I have no idea whether it will work as so one or if it's any good at all, but we will find out. Let's just switch it on. Insufficient part. Right, well that tells me one thing: we ain't got enough power, so I'm going to have to take that off and go back and pick up another tractor. And I'm not certain what power that thing needs. I had to look in the manual. But we'll do that when we get back, and we can have a look and see what's altered here. Yes, I'm going to take on one of these flatter fields for grass, I decided. Hopefully they're not very expensive and not bad, but no, it's good at times I need to find out, I suppose. Let's have a look here and see how much this is. 18,000. Oh, we could afford that. That would be alright. That would be fine. So that's on the sort of list for things to get. No, I'll have to check. Once we get back, I'll just check up what the power requirements that is and which one I can use. Hopefully it'll be the Ursus. May have to put the cog down, I think. Up here, that's a bit of a pull. As you can see, most of the fields are almost ready to be harvested now. They're very close indeed. Let's go running flat out. Let's just up a gear. Yeah, so I will have to, just out of character for one moment yet again, I will have to change this slightly, change the keys, possibly for the annual values pack, I think it is. Well, I'll get it back to what I had on 15, the multiplication symbol on the keypad, that might be better. Let's put this back. I don't think we need a 3 point on this, so oh well. Let's worry about that once we get this in place. Now let's see what that needs. Using all this old gear now. This has got 45 apparently now. I think the John Deere only has about 28. After I'll use the Ursus. What does it need? That needs 50. I think the Ursus then. Alright, let's find what do we do with the Ursus? The bigger Ursus, the new Ursus. Not the old one, it's not quite powerful enough. Good question. Don't think it's in any of these. This is a good thing to tell you to always put your stuff back where you got it from, because if not you end up like this, running around in ever decreasing circles looking for equipment. I'm certain I'm not alone in this problem. There it is. Oh, of course that was ploughing last. It's my ploughing tractor. And we're away. Get this up there and this should do it. Oh yes, I was going to show you. And so we'll take a quick buzz round. We had a couple of displays turn up. And I was thinking it'd be handy to have something so I didn't have to write everything down and try and remember what was in where. We had a couple of these things turn up, one on these bins and one on the grind bins. Don't think anything, won't be able to look at that later anyway, probably, but that's got a couple of those. And we will be going past the new bale barn. We'll have to try some bales in there to see whether it's any good. That's up there. We'll look at that at a further time or a later time. It's funny when you lose control of your mouth, especially if you're trying to make a video and you lose complete control of what you're talking about. For me, it's not unusual. And even more so since I've been on my own. Now, this little sort of diary thing I'm doing, video diary type thing, hopefully someone one day will find it. If I don't get out, I hope I will actually get out, but I'm not going to hold my breath. Last time I'd done the video, because we were cutting this and raking it, and we spent all day raking it. I haven't actually looked to see how we go on. We do need some hay, I think. We can, but loose or right here. Whoa. Come back. Come on back. Oh, some lumps next to it. That tree could be a bit of a pine, but we'll deal with that. Right. We are in place. We'll deal with that anon. Right, let's see if this one will run. Yes. That one won't. That one. I think we better keep slowing it down till we find something which will work. Oh, this one will just try up into the third lot. Oh, this'll do. So I'll look behind, see how we're doing. Yes, doing nicely. Should only be about the one lot here. I won't surprise me if we don't nigh on fill this up. I think it's about 10 or 11,000 litres. I might even have to come back and get the rest. I might fill up before we get to the end. I made a big swath of this. And I will take whatever we get, because I don't need to be doing this forever, and there we are. Oh, just, what we like on the way? No eggs, so we ain't got that to worry about. Now, will it pull it up this hill? There's quite a bit of weight on there for these older tractors. And I like having the open tractors that commune with nature, even though I do get all that smoke in my face. As you can see, it's pushing out a lot of smoke, and it looks like we ought to really refill this thing with diesels. Oh yeah, it's doing this without any real effort. So it should really. Let's get some silage together. There we go. We're getting silage. And I'll fill it up with juice as we come back past the pump. Knock it into neutral and at least the smoke looks a better colour now. Yeah, 16 litres, I don't think that's really going to get us too far. We'll still be able to put down black smoke. I think the engine certainly needs looking at on this one. Start filling that up, there we go. Don't know how much juice we got in there, but mine's always a mistake to shut either the Ursus down. They both take a fair old while to get started again. I wonder what a pair of Ursuses are. Is it Ursi or Ursuses? If anybody knows. Ursi sounds, doesn't sound Ursus, Ursi, Ursuses. Nothing sounds right for the plural. I suppose a lot of tractors will probably get around it. I haven't really checked to see how close we are to some of these other crops, but I need to try and cut some hay. I must probably do this first lot loose hay, then do an odd bale just to see if that bale thingy works. See if it will go on this. Yes, there we go. This is fairly flat here. I wouldn't want to use the one what I use this combination on was at field 2, I think it is, the one that was on a slope of 7. Oh, hey, he's done quite well on this. You're all done very well, so to speak. How we're doing now? That's a little bit more of what we missed along here, by the looks of it. Yeah, little bits, not a lot, and I think there's a fair lump at the end. And that will do us for this, and we'll get the sickle cutter on, and we will have a go at cutting some more grass. Not so bad off it. Oh yes, I just noticed a big lot there. We're not so bad off it. So we will have half that maize field. Just lift that. No, I don't think I want to. Don't think we'd get that one very well. I thought I saw some more up here. Yeah, here. I might have to come into it the other way. But it's almost too loud up here, which can't be too bad. Well, we will try that. What can we do? We can only wrap it around a tree. I'm certain my cactus will find me something else to use. Let's see if we've got it all now. Turn around again. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do nicely. You like the way I just trust the luck that I'm going to make the gaps. We could cut some of these other fields, of course. I wonder if actually if I think hard enough about having all the fields, that all will come under my control. I'll never be able to farm them all, not on my card with this equipment, but would give me an option. Yeah, this field here, yeah, 2. That is always fun to do. That one. I think it's the one with soy in by the looks of it. Looks like one's almost ready. If this is done, I'll grab the John Deere, and if we've got nothing to harvest, and go and sort out some hay. And this is working now, so we should have more silage soon. Well, stop. Shall we see how much we've got in there? Ignore the fact that they none of them work right to show where they're going. Well, we could see from here, but yeah, you see we only had 1250 silage left. We now got 18,000 litres of grass in there, so we should make quite a bit. That's done. We can put this up again. We will need this for the hay, because I'm going to do the first lot as loose, and I'm going to make an odd bale just to check that barn out. How the hell I'm going to get the bales back there? I don't fancy loading them onto a flat. Dump them into a tipper, I suppose. But I'll leave that on there for now. Let's have a quick check No, nothing's ready yet. Alright, so leave that here. Then I'll have another hunt round for what to do with type thing again. But that keeps me occupied. Let's get this out again. I need something with a 3 point. Alright, let's see which one I put the mower in. I think that's actually got to get to it from the other end. I think I've put the mower back, haven't I? Oh yeah, that is no. It looks like it is this end. Oh, wish me luck on this reverse. Can't actually see where the tractor is. Oh, there we are. No, it's the other side. Oh, marvellous. Should always get off and check first. The moral of the story. There's a lot of morals to my stories. Now we find the next lot of grass to do. I'm going to sell everything during the winter. But I may see if they will allow me to have some more of these fields. Or if I've actually got to do it the hard way. And I've got a nasty feeling I'm going to have to do it the hard way. Buy them all. Right, we're there at last. Now there's a load of grass right up the end there. Now I don't want to go that way, I don't want to go on the field, let's go down here. There is grass in the fields, but I'd rather, or around the edge of the field, but some of them we haven't got ownership to, and I've got a feeling it won't allow us to cut them, so I'm not even going to attempt it. In one of these woodland areas, there is a load of grass. Isn't this one? An old combine. I think it's behind. Is that the one up here? And one of these you go through the. No, it's fields again. That is behind the store. Yeah, I think there's this bit right behind the store, so we go through the store. How are we on juice? Oh, we are on juice. How are we on maintenance? Oh, plenty of time for maintenance. Yeah, it's in here. Right. I'm going to come out of cable, so just set this up. I'm not too worried about how we cut this. It's not all get cut. I will want to go the other way. I do want the blade to the outside, so we'll just swing around and we do this third person. Hedges with my driving is, oh no, we will do it first person. We're probably going to be less chance of a real nasty. We might hit a tree or two with the blade, but that's about all. Areas like this where grass just isn't grown, I might just plough this and reset the grass in there. I think we've got enough to do without that. Yeah, you notice how I have an idea and then talk myself out of it. It don't seem to take a lot to talk myself out of ideas nowadays. This is going to take the rest of the day, I think, just to mull this. Then we're going to have to ted it. Rake it and collect it. We should get that done in this. What is actually 1 day? It's about, if I want to use 6 days. See, it's about 5 or 6 days. But as you see, autumn coming on, we've actually got a lot of very good weather here. It's amazing. This really has been a long, hot summer. And autumn. Well, I'm going to get a photo of this, and then I'll start my wind down once I've got that done. Well, we will come up here. Don't think we need to cut all this grass. I think the amount we're going to get off here is going to be more than enough. Be nice to get one cut area now, just so I've got something to judge me. So I'm just going to go round and I'll get the screenshot done. Set the hand throttle, I think, so I don't have to keep my foot down all the time. Now what we will do is turn it round so we're only driving on the cut part. We'll just lift that. Now you see this, I thought I'm now going to be cutting around there and not driving all the bits that have already been cut. Hey, do you like the way I'm thinking? Perhaps I'm beginning to learn. As you can see, we destroyed the grass where we've been driving on it. So like this, we shouldn't destroy any more. Right, what we need to do is take that out. Help if I keep on course, but trying to do 2 things at once is not easy for me. Get round this bit and we'll come at a cab and get a nice little photo, and hopefully I'll be smiling. I hope it isn't me in there, him in there. Well, probably won't be. Yes, it is, right. Try and get it on a fairly straight bit where I don't have to worry too much about steering. Oh, so I better get a shot fairly quickly. That will do. Get back in cab. And I'm going to start my wind down. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please consider leaving a like. If we try and get some of this stuff back again. If you're not a subscriber and I wish to see more of my antics. Yeah, antics. I don't know where I got antique from. That's more what I am. If you want to see more of what I get up to, feel free to subscribe. Always happy to have you aboard. And be careful in case the aliens get you. They're all around us. Any comments, questions, queries, suggestions, or if you find a new old mod, old style tractor or equipment mod, mainly equipment, I've got plenty of tractors now, that works well and is not available only from craploader.net, let me know. But I refuse to download anything on craploader.net or uploader.crap or whatever you want to call it. I pay for a very fast broadband. I do not want to be throttled to death on their stupid system because I won't pay them a subscription. Thank you, uploader.crap. That's my little rant about that particular site yet again. So with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.